Your clothes are your statement, and Aberdeen Mall is your shopping destination in Kamloops. Brand names, designer labels, fashion essentials, and the most up-to-date trends and styles. Follow Aberdeen Mall and show off your awesome fashion buys. Your fashion, your mall, Aberdeen Mall.
A group of Kamloops residents will be among 16 people planning to hike Mount Kilimanjaro in the new year. The goal is to raise money for children's education in an African community. The trek up Africa's tallest freestanding mountain was organized by Developing World Connections, a local nonprofit group. Jessica Lepp brings us the latest.
I'm so excited about it.
Kenna Cartwright is among the training sites in Kamloops for these and other participants preparing for the 8-day climb to Africa's highest peak, Mount Kilimanjaro.
When I've looked online, I think that a lot of the days we're going to be doing elevation changes of up to 2,000 feet.
Okay. The group of 16, organized by Developing World Connections, or DWC, has accepted the grueling challenge, all for the purpose of helping African children receive the education they deserve.
A couple years ago, we sent a team to Sierra Leone to plan a project to build a school for kids living in slum community. And it was an amazing project, and DWC committed to sending volunteers and building the school. And then, as you all know, Ebola hit West Africa, and so DWC wasn't able to send any more teams. So this is a fundraising attempt to complete that school by just supporting it financially.
Is how my body's going to react to the change in altitude.
For local lawyer Jenifer Crawford, she believes a step towards eradicating poverty can be done through educating children.
When I look around the world and I see first world countries and second world countries and third world countries, what I think makes the difference is the availability of universal education. And we're not quite doing that in Sierra Leone, but the first steps in the education of those children will be the beginning, I think, of a much larger change and positive change within Sierra Leone.
DWC has set a fundraising goal of $100,000, though they are only at about $70,000 with 2 months left.
One of the ways that I'm trying to encourage myself and to build my confidence is I actually set a personal fundraising goal of $19,400. And the reason I set that as my goal is because that's the elevation we're climbing to.
Leading up to the adventure, the Kamloops participants, who call themselves the Kili Crew, have been training in and around the city.
Tonight we had 5 of us went out at 5:45 and did an hour and a half in the park in the dark, and it was beautiful. You get great views of the city, and so this is huge social piece that comes along with it, as well as sort of knowing something that you're doing good for the global community.
It's estimated half of Africa's school-aged children do not receive an education.
Kids are going to grow up and not have the opportunity to go to school, are not going to have access to medical care to deal with, simple medical needs. And so Developing World Connections, that's what we're about. We're about meeting some of the needs of the poorest communities, the poorest countries in the world.